Okay, Jeffrey. I wonder, are you gonna see it? Oh my god. If I move that there, worm.
I might walk the dogs again later.
Sure. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. This needs to be set. 0, 0.
You remember that song?
What?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
No? What's that?
From the league.
Oh, yeah.
You
From
don't
the
remember?
league. I don't remember.
When they're playing charades.
Ready?
Yep.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Foster the Meeple.
What is this about?
A channel all. It's my scary voice because we're playing a gothic game of conflict.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Foster the Meeple. Just kidding. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
Board games.
And
Board gamey things.
Exactly. We are here today to do a playthrough video.
Don't do those often.
We don't do them often, but here we go. Here I go again on my own. There's a fly
Here
in
I go again on my own.
Stupid fly. We are here today to do a playthrough of Harrow County, which is a new game from Jay Cormier in Off the Page Games. Harrow County is the game of Gothic Conflict. And you're like, what? That sounds scary. And guess what? It's a little scary. We are going to be doing chapter 4. This is where things get pretty intense. We're not going to do a full how to play, but we are going to kind of walk you through what we do.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Now, Jeff and I, as I mentioned, we are playing chapter 4, which introduces some new characters. Kammi is a new character who I will be playing. Kammi and her goblin. Trickster. And Jeff will be playing as the family.
I'm playing as a family, and I'm playing as Corbin.
Yes.
Corbin has become my favorite character, and I'm excited. We should probably mention this is a prototype version of the game.
That's true.
So keep that in mind. Also, free cat hair. Cat hair is always free here.
Before we dive into the playthrough, just to then now introduce you to chapter 4, because otherwise the story might not make a ton of sense. Emmy wasn't the only infant found inside the killing tree.
Killing tree.
Emmy wasn't the only infant found inside the killing tree. A second child was discovered that night. While Emmy was taken in and raised by a kind family, her twin sister, Kammi, was spirited away to the big city. There, she was raised to be devious and cruel. Now, she has returned to Harrow County, hoping to steal Emmy's power for herself and claim her rightful position of power. In an effort to thwart her bid for dominance, the protectors have banished Kammi's life essence into an old rag doll. Kammi searches high and low across Harrow for the doll. She owes no allegiance to the protectors nor the family, and she will gladly destroy both groups in order to achieve her goals. That's important for the playthrough, okay?
Is it Kammi or Kammi?
I assume it's Kammi. Who's named Kammi?
Maybe her.
I don't think so. We are going to start by setting the board. So Jeff and I have a few decisions to make before the game actually starts, and the first decision we have to make is where we are going to put our legend characters. The difference between Jeff always starts in the same spot. The difference between Jeff and I is that I have 2 legends. I have Kammi and then I have the Trickster Goblin. I need to keep their identity hidden from Jeff. Okay, so just so you know, I know where they are. This guy, not even a freaking clue. And we have to place them within our little home region. So we have a home base. Mine is here.
Mine's here.
Okay, and I'm going to set one here, and I'm going to set one here.
So normally I think you'd play across from each other.
Yes.
And these would face Jamie.
Ideally.
So she's got them facing that way so that I can't see them. Yeah.
Now we have to each place 3 haints. Haints, we each have a whole pile of haints. We each start with 3. Mine are these purple dudes.
Mine are these off blue color ones.
Off blue color. The legends pull the muddy soil up from the ground and they shape themselves into haints. That's why they look like this. They look all muddy and gross. Sometimes they're helpful, sometimes they're horrifying. Such magic can only be worked from places of great power. Like Jeff said, they're basically minions. I am going to place mine in these 3 spots.
I'm going to place mine here, here.
Here. Oop, cat hair.
And here. I also need to place my doll.
My doll.
So one of these 3 tokens has Kammi,
Kammi.
Kammi,
Her doll.
Kammi's doll. The other 2 are not.
They're not.
Part of this scenario is Jamie trying to figure out which one is the one she needs, and she'll score victory points for finding it. So I'm going to double check to make sure I know which one's which. So I'm going to place here, here, here. I'm going to place here.
So Jeff's character actually has a bit of a bag building element, so the characters are a little asymmetrical. So he starts with 4 movement, 2 spawn, and 2 strengthen in his baggie. My difference is I have this little board here, so I get to place one of each of these on random spots here. So I just kind of shake them up and place them. And we'll explain what that actually means when we get there. Pow pow. Okay, each of us also needs to draw 3 cards. So I have goblin cards and Jeff has upgrade cards, which is another asymmetric portion of our players, which we'll explain to when we get there. There's 2 more things we need to do for setup. One is to actually set the board with our tokens. So there are 4 different tokens that we're going to be placing out. We have movement, we have strength, we have spawn, and then we have our legend ability. Ready? Mm-hmm. Boom. Okay, spawn is going to go on all of the blue. Movement is going to go on the yellow. Legend on the green. And strengthen on the bogs. We need to determine first player by laying out some bonus tiles. I'm going to lay one first. And if you see a lantern, that means you get to go first. No lantern?
No lantern.
Okay, so we keep going. So Jeff pulled the lantern, which means he is the first player. Okay, so you get this. Okay, so it's probably a good time to tell you what our actual objectives are and how to win the game. Mm-hmm. So we're each aiming to get 7 points total. There's a variety of ways that you get points, but mainly that is through killing haints and legends and by completing your objectives.
My character puts out these storm tokens. Mm-hmm. So ultimately you'll notice a couple spaces on the board already have storm tokens. My objective is to link from my home base to these houses, whatever you want to call them, that Jamie's eventually going to put out on the board. Every time I do that, every time I can link a house back to here, I will score 2 points. So my character at the end of my turn is going to place one of these in their location. There's some other ways that I can get those out on the board, but that's the main way.
To start, I actually take one of Jeff's little house tokens from this area here, and I have to put it on a corresponding terrain. So I took it from the bog, and I'm going to lay it down like this so everybody can see it better. Another way to get a point, I think Jeff briefly mentioned, is if you have one of your peeps in the brambles section. And as the game progresses and as we kill more of each other's haints, it actually becomes increasingly difficult to get points. So the first haint we kill is going to give us 1 point. Then we're going to move this little spoon. Then we need to kill 2 haints in order to get 1 point. And then we got to move it again. And then we have to kill 3 haints in order to score a point. That is the setup. And with that, Jeff is going to go first. And like I mentioned, we are just going to explain things as they go.
Yeah, ultimately, I have a choice of these 4 actions, which I can do. This one allows me to pull options from my bag to do actions. This one gives me a wild token, which I can then turn into actions. This one allows me to take and do my special Corbin action. And this one is a do a thing and then fight. I also can choose to fight at any point without taking the extra bonus off of this tile. Mm-hmm. But right now I'm not in range to fight with anyone.
Range is within 2 spaces unless you're on a mountain, and then you have range of 3.
Mm-hmm. I believe I am going to use my bag. So I'm going to flip my bag token. Since I'm the first to use this action, mm-hmm. I also get this bonus tile, and this bonus tile allows me to take an extra wild token, but I don't get to activate it.
No.
So it just becomes part of my pool. So I'm going to pull out my bag, and right now you'll see on my board, I have the ability to pull 4 tokens and put 1 back into the bag. So that's what this is representing. Pull 4 tiles, put 1 back. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, pull 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've gotten 2 strengthen and 2 movement. What is strengthen, Jamie?
That's a great question. This, as I mentioned before, is a game of Gothic conflict. And you're probably thinking, like, where's the conflict? So as you can see, we have this very scary tree. sitting over here.
And the box.
Yeah, and the box is a cube tower. So we actually, when we do combat, we do that with cubes. Each player starts with 3 cubes in the battleground. So as we continue, you can use a strengthen action to add more cubes into the battleground. Then when we're ready to fight, the cubes get dropped into the tree, bloop, and then they fall into the battleground, and whoever has the most cubes come out wins that fight. And you need at least 2 cubes for a successful attack.
And you'll see that happen in real time.
Yes, we're going to be fighting a lot.
I, again, pulled 4 tokens. I have to put 1 back into my bag. So I actually am going to put 1 movement back into my bag. And now I have some options. I have upgrade cards in my hand. And my upgrade cards allow me to spend one of these tokens to upgrade it. I can do that once on my turn. I'm actually going to spend 1 of my strengthen tokens to upgrade it with sound and fury to gain a upgraded token of 2 strengthen. And this becomes into my pool and I can use it right away. So I'm going to strengthen for 2. So I add 2 of my little battle cubes, and then I will strengthen 1 more time.
I think he wants to fight me.
These go back into my bag, and then I have a movement token. I can also use my tokens to upgrade my board here. So if I were to place a token here, the next time I pull out of my bag, I actually pull 5 tokens and put 2 back in. However, I don't have a ton of stuff in my bag right now, so I'm going to use this to move. And I'm going to move back 1. And anytime you move, you can move in groups.
Yeah, if there's like a crowd of you, you can like drop people off, you could pick people up, that kind of thing.
Okay, so I've strengthened 3 and I moved 1. These go back into my bag and that is my turn. At the end of my turn, my character puts out a storm in their location.
Okay, my turn. I am actually going to look at my goblin cards. So the way that my goblin cards works is I can play 1 on every turn, and I can do that either before or after my action. And the trick of it is I can only use these cards for the goblin, the trickster. Jeff doesn't know which one that is, so it's key for me to keep them close enough together that he can't guess who is who, because I don't want him to know who Kammi is. She's the one that needs to find the doll. Okay, I will use this one. Throw one of your haints that's adjacent to this goblin up to 2 hexes away from that same goblin. Well, look at this, right in the middle. So we're going to throw him 2 hexes. Pachoo! Oh, you got to throw him right into the brambles. Isn't that funny? Isn't that weird? So now I have to choose my action, and I am actually going to do the same action that Jeff did, and I'm going to use my abilities jar, and I will just flip that over. And so my abilities work a little bit different. I have to push them through this little area here. So I have 1 move token, and what I'm actually going to do is, because Jeff is threatening me over there, I'll push this here, and that goes out, and this allows me to move and strengthen. So the amount of times that I get to do those things, I can refer to on this board here. So I get to strengthen 1, and I get to move 2. This is where I have to become a little bit of a psychic. I need to figure out where Jeff hid my doll. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and I already strengthened, so that's it for my turn.
I'm going to do my special action. I'll flip my special action and I can take a movement. So I will move 1 first and then I will do my special action. My special action is to take 1 of your haints off the board and spawn 2 more haints. So I will take 1 off the board to spawn 2. And when you spawn, you can spawn at your legend or at your home base.
Yes.
I am currently at my own home base, so it doesn't matter. Then I can take advantage of my magic ability, I guess, wherever my scroll is. So if I get more scrolls, I can put them here to do more powerful actions. But right now I can do my first one, which is to put a storm token element down where I have a haint. Normally just my legend can do it, but this lets me put one where my haints are. So I'm actually going to put it down here. No, I'm going to put it here.
Why?
Because. And then that is the end of my turn. And again, I would put another one down because my legend is in a space without one. So I will put one here.
I am going to use my wild. So it's a bit of a waste for this at the beginning because we're both down to only 1 haint that we need to kill.
On our spoons here?
Yeah. So when you do the wild action, you gain a wild token. And now I get to do 2 wild actions. I think I am going to move 1, and I am going to spawn 1. Those are my 2 actions.
Thing with wilds, you don't lose them. So they'll just accumulate through the game, and the more wilds you have, the more actions you can take on the wild ability.
You get
space.
progressively more strong.
I'm going to attack. So I'm going to attack with the attack jar, if you don't mind flipping that for me. That bonus ability allows me to move my legend 1 space.
Yep.
I'm not going to do that. Not right now. I'm going to attack first, and then I'm going to do that. So I'm 2 away from Jamie in the brambles. I therefore am going to attack Jamie in the brambles from my home space here. I have more strength in numbers right now than Jamie, 3 to 1. I actually get to add a strengthen cube to the battlefield. How do you battle? You take all of the cubes in the battleground. I'm looking pretty good here. And you're going to drop them.
The tree is tricky, though.
Into this tree at the top of the box. You ready?
Ready.
Oh,
jumped out.
Okay. So,
I think I lost.
Jamie lost by a lot.
Eh.
Normally it would cost, so I've defeated a haint, I get 1 point, and my spoon increases to 2, so now the next time I have to kill 2 haints in order to score a victory point. Everything that's left on the battlefield remains here.
Dang. Okay. Whatever, I didn't want to be there anyway.
I'm now going to take advantage of the bonus action, which was to move my legend 1 space. So I will move my legend here. And at the end of my turn, my legend puts out a storm.
I wish I had different actions. So I'm actually going to fight Jeffrey.
That's dumb.
So I am going to use my 1 action thing to move. Let's do this way. To move 1. Okay, and so I am going to be attacking Jeff with this little gaggle here. I have 1 extra, or I have 2 extra people, so I actually get to put in an extra cubie, and now we fight.
So there obviously were cubes that did not drop out of the tree last time.
Dang it. I lost. And that kind of sucks. So I don't get to attack Jeff. Now, if Jeff had a haint in the space where I was attacking, we would do something called a haint clash, and we would both get to attack each other if we had enough cubes to attack. I freaking lost, and that sucks. So I'm going to take my little token and put it, where am I? Right here. So that is the end of the first round. Now, at the end of the round, we check for victory and we check for bramble points. So there's nobody in the brambles, so no bramble points. Nobody has reached 7 points, and so that's it. No victory. So now we have to reset our mason jars by flipping them over, like so.
Jamie becomes first player.
I become first player. And then we remove all of the flipped bonuses and replace with these ones.
So if any of the bonuses hadn't been flipped, they would have stayed out on the board.
And now I place one of these, and I'm going to take this house and place it right there. Okay, so my turn first. I am actually going to do my abilities, and I get to take this bonus, which allows me to draw 1 card from my goblin deck and discard 1. Okay, so I'll discard this one, and now I come back here and I do this thing. So the question is, do I want to move or do I want to spawn? I feel like I might want to move. So I get to strengthen 1, and I get to move 2. So we are going to go 1, 2. And that's it for my turn, so I'm going to collect these 2 tokens, and this one is going to allow me to draw a goblin card.
I'm going to fight you. Yeah, I'm going to fight you.
Okay.
Which gives me this token. So this token is kind of like a skip a turn token in this instance. So since I'm not first player, if I take this token, it swaps the order of taking these jars. I'm going to attack. Since I've taken the attack jar, it allows me to do 1 additional bonus action. So I'm going to spawn 1, and I'm going to spawn here on my legend because I'm allowed to do that. and then I'm going to attack Jamie here.
What?
I won't strengthen because we're 2-2, and we will grab our cubies.
Cubitos.
And go to the tree.
To the tree with it, Jeffrey.
To the killing tree. Whoa!
Whoa!
So,
what are we at?
Boom.
Did I lose?
Boom. 4-3. I've won. I will remove 2 cubes to get rid of one of Jamie's haints. Be mindful, again, I have to now kill 2 haints in order to score a point.
Sure do.
You would take the first one you kill and put it on the rondelle just to remind you that you only need 1 more. That's it, I think, right?
Yep.
Since I flipped the lantern, I get to go again immediately to flip another jar, which is awesome. I'm going to do wild. Take a wild token.
I'm going to do wild.
And then I will strengthen 1. So I'll strengthen 1, and then I'll do 3 wild actions.
He knew that's what I wanted to do.
I'm going to move 1. I'm going to move 2. I can't decide. I want to move one of these, but I don't know where. Yeah, I'm going to move 3. So I'll bring these here. Token. That's it.
Okay. Okay, Jeff. Whatever. See, the hands aren't close enough together for me to be sneaky. I am going to play Doll's Whisper. If a doll token is within 2 hexes of this goblin, move 3 enemy haints within 3 hexes of this goblin, each to a different hex, 1 hex, ignoring storms, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to choose this one, because there's a doll token there. So I'm going to move you 1, 2, within 3 hexes. So I can move this one here. And I'm going to fight you. Sucker. In your face. I am going to fight this one.
Okay.
Is that the one? Okay, so I have 1 more, or 2 more people, so I get to add a strength cube. It's
always just 1 extra, not per extra person or extra haint.
Yeah, and I think I'm not going to do my other thing, because maybe I'll want to move. Take all the cubies. And we're going to put the cubies in the tree. Are you kidding me? Where are all of my cubes?
I have a lot in there.
So do I, though. Okay, so, this is a good time to show you how a haint clash works. I did not, in fact, win the fight.
No.
But Jeff and I still get to fight. So because I lost, but we each have enough to fight each other, Jeffrey, would you like to kill me?
So I will take 2 to kill one of your haints, which will give me a point because I've now killed 2. And then the spoon will move up to now I have to kill 3 haints in order to score a point. And
then I will remove 2 cubes to kill off Jeff's haint, which gives me a point, because I only had to kill 1. And for my special action that comes along with the combat, I will move 1. It's the end of my turn. I'm going to take that little foot right there.
I'm going to do... This is crazy. I'm going to do my special action. So that bonus tile lets me spawn 1, which I will. And I can spawn on my legend, which I'll do. And then I can do my special action. So I can take 1... to spawn 2, I'll take 1 to spawn 2. And then I can place a storm where I have a haint. I feel like this is more beneficial right now.
Now here's the thing. I don't remember, because I also can't see which one is Goblin and which one is Kammi.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. I'm going to take my wild action. I am going to move. So that's one thing. For my second action, I will move here. And for my third, I am going to spawn there. That's my turn. And that's the end of the round. End of round, I am going to, well, end of turn, I should have taken, sorry, oop, 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 oop. This goes here. And I'm going to flip up my, stupid doll. It's not it, peeps. That wasn't my doll. Nobody gets a Brambles point. So we're just going to reset. Okay. And I'm going to put one of these guys out. Jeffrey, you're freaking up.
I'm going to attack you.
Cool.
I'll flip the attack and the spawn. So I'll spawn one. And then actually for my second ability, I'm going to move. So I'm actually going to move one. And then I'll attack you here to here.
Yep.
I have more than Jamie. I add 1 strengthen to this pre-battle. And then I drop them in. And I have 1.
Unbelievable.
So I will remove 2 to get rid of one of Jamie's haints, which goes over here. Okay.
I'm mad. Redonkulous is what it is. What do I do here? Do I just attack you? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Strengthen. Spawn and move. Okay. I will spawn 1. And I will move. I can move up to 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I'm going to do wild. So this gives me a wild. Normally I wouldn't be able to activate it. But then I'm going to do the wild action, which gives me another one. And then I can activate them. So I actually have 5 ability now, which is wonderful. So I'm going to move 3. Or sorry, move 1. I don't know why I said 3 there. And then this. And then I'm going to move 2. And then I'm going to spawn for 1.
It's not looking good for me.
And then I'm going to move 1, 2 to here.
Running away like a scaredy cat. Typical.
That's the end of my turn. Since I'm in a new space, I will put down a storm.
Okay, cool. I see you are in the brambles.
I am.
Nerd. I'm going to do a fight. I'm going to fight from here to here. So I have more, so I get to strengthen 1. You don't have any? And I probably still won't get enough. Watch. I did it! Finally! Okay.
So Jamie removes 2 to take out one of my haints.
Boink. Doink.
Nope. You should put it here.
I should put it there. Right, I forgot I had to kill 2. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to move 1. Okay.
I'm going to do my bag. So again, I draw 4, and then I'll put 1 back in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like the exact same thing. I'm going to put 1 back. I'm going to check my upgrade card to see if there's anything I want to upgrade, and there is. So I'm going to upgrade with Meeting Lodge, so I can use one of these to discard to get a 2 move token, which I'll do. And now I have 3 move and a strengthen. I will strengthen 1, and then I'll move 3. And I'm going to move 1.
You can leave that there. Unoccupied if you'd like.
2, 3. And then these go back into my bag.
Okay. Here we go. I'm actually going to attack again. So the attack action is something that you can always do. That's why there's still a symbol here. I just don't get to do the extra thing like spawn or move.
You
or
flip
whatever.
one of your other jars.
Yeah, and I'm going to flip this one.
So you can
Doesn't really
always
matter.
attack.
And I will be attacking you here. Okay?
Okay.
So I get an extra QB because I am bigger than you. Please work. Did I do it?
Tied.
Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so we have a hate clash on our hands, people. We're each going to remove. I assume you want to attack me.
Sure do.
Okay, so I'm going to do this, which is 2, and that gives me a pointer, a 1er. Okay, and these are going to go away. Big success. Next round. Okay.
Oh, sorry, missed a step.
Oh.
My bad.
Whoop.
Supposed to put a storm down.
Whoopee. Bramble point, so Jeff gets 1 point because he is in the Brambies. Now we're going to flip these jars.
Jamie takes first player.
I sure frickin' do. Better watch back. Jeff, I'm actually going to take the wild, which allows me, the bonus will allow me to move this one. I have 4 wild actions, so I will move 1. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, because a mountain costs an extra movement. And that is it, unless I want to play a card. I'm not going to do anything. And so that's the end of my turn. So another skull. Now I know where my target is. I'm coming for you, Jeff.
I'm actually going to do this.
What?
Which will allow me to go twice in a row since you're first player.
Get out of here.
So I'm going to do my special action. I can take a haint off and spawn 2 more haints. So I'm actually going to spawn them both with Corbin here, given that now Jamie knows that I have the doll on my person.
Oh, I know.
And then I will do my special action, which lets me put a storm down on one of my haints. So I'll put it here. And that's that for that action.
Mm-hmm.
But since I got this, I get to go again immediately, and I'm going to attack you. But first, I'm going to move. So I'm going to move 1 with this action. And then I can do one of the other things.
You might want to...
I think I'll strengthen. And then I'll attack.
Where are you attacking?
Here to here. So I actually have more than you, so I will add another strengthen.
Yeah.
So I actually am putting 2 cubes into the tree.
And only 1 came out. Second. Okay, Jeffrey. I think I will do this. Shoulda. And that is going to allow me to strengthen and spawn. So strengthen 2, spawn 2.
See, me not upgrading my thing is coming back to haunt me because Jamie's able to do a bunch of stuff now.
It's coming back to hate you.
It's coming back to hate me.
I can draw a card and discard a card.
Should also mention, you might have noticed we don't go into each other's spaces. You're actually not allowed to occupy a space that your opponent is in.
Yeah. Nope, not going to use the cards, and I guess that's it.
I'm going to do wild. So I'll grab a wild token.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 6 of them, so I can do 6 actions.
Oosh.
I'm going to move for 1, because I had a feeling Jamie was going to start picking me off in there. And then I think I might just strengthen for all of the rest. You know what? So I'm actually going to strengthen 5.
I think that's silly.
And that is my turn.
Ugh. My legend ability is very specific. I'm going to fight. First I'll move.
You going to fight me? I have all those cubes?
Well, I gotta. Right?
Yep.
Or do I? I gotta. Jeff, sometimes in life you just gotta. Okay. Oh my god, I won. Yahoo!
Alright, so Jamie can do her stuff.
That's it.
See, what's tough here is I can spawn on him, so it's really hard to get at that space.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the round.
Okay, so we are gonna do these. No bramble points. Oh. Am I first? No, you're first player now.
I am first player now. Here's a question. If I were to get that, does that mean I immediately get a point because I have 2?
Yep, that's correct. You don't want that, though.
Oh, boy.
You probably don't want that. You probably don't want that.
Do you know what? I do want that.
Are you sure?
Yep. So I'm going to attack Jamie, And that means I can move my spoon down 1.
Yeah.
Which means I was at 3.
Yep.
Which means I only have to kill 2 haints. But I already have 2. So that means I immediately get a victory point. But the spoon goes back up to 3.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Correct.
And now I will move for 1 to here.
Mm-hmm.
With my extra ability. And then I'll attack from here to here.
Okay.
I get an extra because I out-haint Jamie. And I'm going to drop. Alrighty. Good one for old Beal. I'll remove 2 cubes to remove Jamie's haint. Put it here.
Oh no, you haint. But...
Oh, and end of my turn. Let's do a little of that.
Sure.
Well, that action.
That. See if I care. Okay, I'm going to do my wild. And that strengthening. Wild token. So I got 5 things I can do. I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's aggressive.
5. Well, sometimes you just have to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I will use this card. Entice. Move 1 enemy haint that is within 2 hexes of this goblin, 1 hex.
You're going to hate what I do next.
Why?
You just are. I know it.
I already hate it.
My turn?
Fine.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm going to do my wild action.
I'm already mad.
I'm going to take a wild.
I'm not very good at this game.
So I have 7 actions I can take.
I just need that stupid doll.
And I'm going to move.
7 actions.
1, 2, 3.
Jeff, F off.
I'm going to leave my haint there and go 4, 5, 6. And I have 1 action left. I'll spawn 1.
Why, though? Like, what was the purpose of that? Is it my turn, Demi?
I'm not hindered by the storms, right?
No. My turn?
Correct.
I'm going to do this. Draw a card. Discard a card. Okay. Strengthen. Oop, 2. And I can move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you're not helping yourself at all by doing that.
Why? Oh, you'll see.
No, I don't want to see. That's my turn.
Stop questioning my strategy.
That's my turn.
Okay, I'm going to do this to move 1. And I'll do this. And then I can do my special ability. So I have upgraded my special ability, so now I can pull a token close to where I place this. So I can place this on a haint. I'm going to place it here. And I'll pull this to here. So that's the second part of my ability, which I upgraded, is to take a tile and move it closer to the space that it was placed in. Jamie's up.
I'm freaking killing you.
These are strengthens you put in, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm doing, because I have more, I'm going here to here in the Brambies because I know his plan. He's like, I'm going to get my house because that's 2 points. And then Brambles would give me 1 point. I can read you like a friggin' pamphlet. Not even a book. You're too easy to read. You're a pamphlet.
That was actually a good one. Woo! Too bad you only have 1 haint you can kill.
Okay, so I clearly won by
So this is a good
million.
example, actually. So if I had multiple haints in this space,
I could keep picking them off.
Jamie could have kept removing
I only had to remove 1.
2 cubes. Well, 1 cube in order to remove the haints.
Yep. And I still get to do something extra. So I will move there.
She's coming for me.
Yeah. I'm going to murder the heck out of you. So, nobody in the brambles, no bramble points. Nobody is... How do I only have 2 points? What have I even been doing this whole game?
Chasing me around.
Well, can you, like, settle down? Because it's ridiculous.
This is how we do. So, Jamie's first player, which is very beneficial for her right now.
Yeah. What will I wear? I guess I'll do the wild.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually get 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff's just going to move away. So I'm going to spawn 1, 2. I'm going to go. What do I got in there? 3, 4. 3 more left. 5, 6.
This right now is much closer than I think you may realize. Jamie gets 4 points as soon as she gets that doll, and the game's to 7. I'm gonna fight you. Oh God, no! I'm not fighting you. Look at all that shit you got in there.
Fight me.
This isn't good for me. I'm not feeling confident. Alright, I'm going to do my special ability. So I'll spawn 1. I'll spawn here on my person. And then I didn't do this again. My goodness. This should be in my bag.
Uh-huh.
I keep forgetting to do that. And then I'll do my special action so I can place 1 on my haint. And I'll place it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move 1. I can move a token closer to the one I've placed, so I'll just move this here. End of my turn, this house is removed, and I score 2 points.
Jeff is 1 away from winning, and I am 1 away from being super mad. I guess I'll fight you. I'm going to fight you here.
Yep. I
am going to... I can strengthen, so let's do that. Come here, you little runner. You're a little guy.
I hope none of those.
It's totally possible that nothing comes out.
Oh, wow. That was a lot.
What do we got going on in there, Jeff? What's the tally? What are we doing?
You have 7. I have 3. So you win.
I am going to remove 2 to kill 1 of Jeff's, which is 3. Yeah. So that gives me a point.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Then, because I still have more cubes, I will remove another 2 to get rid of that sucker. You can go here.
Luckily, she can't do it again, though.
I can.
Why?
Equal to.
Oh, God.
Because I have the same amount. If I had less, then I couldn't attack again.
So it's the same or more?
The same or more.
You can remove to defeat.
I'll remove another 2. And basically what that allows me to do is I can move Jeff's guy 1 hex, and I can take a haint off of the board anywhere. I'll put him here.
Yeah. If you defeat the legend, you get to remove a haint anywhere off the board.
Yep. I will move 1 for my fight thing.
She's going to be so mad.
Yeah, because he's literally just going to move right back in there, probably.
I'm going to do my wild action. So, wilds are limited. I have a maximum.
He's going to go in there, pick it up, and run away. Like a little baby. That's what he's going to do.
I have 7 ability action points I can do. I'm going to...
You're just making this worse for yourself.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll spawn 1, 2...
I'm at a 10 out of 10. No. Annoyed.
I'll spawn 1.
Stop running away.
And then I'll move...
So annoying.
I'll move 1, 2. I know I'm going to give you the 1 point, but I don't have the option.
Is that it?
That's it.
Alright. I'll just do this. Pull an ability token 1 hex towards a goblin. Do that. But... I will move them here, and then I flip this one. I'm going to do a bunch of movement. So I've got 3 move times 2, so I have 6 move total. I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to draw a card. And I think that's it. Go!
I'm going to attack you.
Good,
So
I feel like fighting.
I'm going to spawn one here
Mm-hmm.
and attack you here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get one because I have more. This is a Hail Mary bit. Bit of a Hail Mary.
Ha! Thanks, Mary.
Mary didn't come
All
through.
Hail Mary.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Guess what?
What?
I'm first player.
Mm-hmm. Who even cares? Not me. Ramby points. Beep. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm up. I'm going to attack you again. So I can spawn one with the bonus. So I'll spawn one. And then I'll attack you here.
Mm-hmm.
So I get one because I have more.
Best wishes to you, Jeff. Okay, got me.
So I'll remove... That's not what I wanted to happen. I'll remove 2 to get rid of your haint.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm going to do my wild, which is actually going to allow me to turn this dial down, but I already have 2, so we'll turn it back up, which gives me a point. Then I have 7 things I can
attack,
do.
though.
No, sure can't. So I will move 1. I will spawn 2, 3, 4. What now? Like, why do you keep laughing?
I'm not.
Then I'm going to move 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to play a card.
Oh no. Forgot about those cards.
I can take one wild action. I can either move, spawn, or strengthen. What do I want to do? I guess I'll strengthen because I have a feeling Jeff's coming for me. He's just going to walk right around me, but whatever. What?
Nothing. Calm down.
Keep laughing at me.
Can you
You're
flip
making
my wild?
a mockery of me.
I have 7 actions. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I still have 1, so I will strengthen 1. End of my turn. Which gives me 2 points. We got endgame trigger, people. So the game will end at the end of this round.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie has the ability to get to 8 or more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she can.
Okay, I'm going to move my legend here. And I am going to strengthen and spawn.
I'll flip this, which flips this.
What was that one?
It's the lantern.
Oh.
But I'm going to flip this to attack.
Mm-hmm.
And attack you from here to here. Equal to or more, attackers win. I only need to remove 1 to get rid of Jamie. But I have 3. That gives me another victory point. I am at 9. Jamie's up.
There's nothing. There's nothing that I can do.
Do you know what Jamie hates the most?
Losing?
Losing on camera.
Always happens. I will attack, obviously. Here to here. I will do this. Remove 1 enemy cube from the ready pool for each enemy haint within 2 hexes of this goblin. So I will remove both of these for now. Yes. Killed ya.
You got me.
Sucker. So now we are going to go to the end of round, final scoring. Okay, so there's no bramble points. Jeff has 9, I have 5, which means that Jeff wins. And that's Harrow County. If you're interested in this game, we will make sure to put all of the information for you down below. If you wanted to go check that out on crowdfunding, you absolutely can. So that is all that we have for you today. If you are interested in Harrow County, mentioned already, information below. But if you're interested in buying other board games, you should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that is...
The Boardroom Game Cafe.
Yes, it is. That's all we have. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
Please subscribe.
we hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days.
I can't believe I lost. Why do you keep running away?
My voice cracked.
Yep, sure did. We are here today to play.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Okay, now I'm good.
Okay, I hope so.
And I made up my mind.
Oops, these are janky.
I ain't wasting no more time.
Okay, I wish you wouldn't.
Here I go again.
I'm going to scroll down chapter 4. First, pretend you didn't see that. I'm going to use a card called Doll's Whisper. If a doll token is within... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Goddamn, they're too far away from each other. Never mind. Okay,